Hiya folks, and welcome back for part 47 of Let's Play Discworld 2. If all goes well, this should be the finale. But let's look around.
Look at that lot, like a school of guppies at feeding time. I get confused talking to anybody in this game, let alone a crowd. Undead, but still trying.
Bladders! Get your bladders here!
What are you still doing here?
Doing? Well, I'm not dying, that's for sure. I've tried drowning, I've tried stabbing, I've tried hanging. And that's an extremely boring way to spend the night hanging around.
Yes, well,
Then I tried poison snakes, poison ivy, poison potions. I even tried me some of that deep water blowfish, but do you think I'd drop dead? Not a bit of it. I went to the worst reputed restaurant in Ankh-Morpork, and that was hard to find, let me tell you. I got a meal made by the owner's pet rat, called William. Still nothing. Can't even get a decent case of food poisoning in a town these days. In my day and age, you went in fear of your life every time you went into a street cafe. There was your basic food poisoning, your lead poisoning from the cooking pots, ground glass from the mixing pestles.
yes, look, I really have to go.
And it bloody cost me 17 pence. 17! Just for a bit of fly-blown blowfish. For that kind of money, you'd expect me to throw in William the Rat as well. I ask you, how's a body supposed to get its last rites in this day and age? I am going to die if it's the last thing I do.
Well, you know how it goes.
My old mate Dibbler. It is my ultimate aim to convince him to sell himself off to the army for target practice.
Best juice you could think of
Bladders,
for him.
get your bladders here.
Hey, we actually have a conversation.
Bladders, get your bladders here. Only a groat apiece, and even then I'm cutting my own throat.
Bladders.
Bladders? Are you taking the pic? Bladders?
Bladders, my friend, a rustic forerunner of the more familiar rubber balloon, as enjoyed by children. This is absolutely true. Who says computers aren't educational? I've got sheep bladders, vole bladders, moose bladders. You want a bladder? I'm your man.
You know, I believe you.
You can do other things besides blow 'em up, you know. Oh, dozens of uses a good bladder. Although right now, I admit I can only think of one or two. One, really.
Animal bladders.
That's right, Squire.
There's toys for children.
Wonderful idea, eh?
Look, do you really think
Yeah,
this is
might
an
as well
appropriate
use them,
part
huh?
of an animal's offal to be touting about as a child's toy?
Well, I suppose you're right, sir. But the stomach gets used for haggis and the intestines get used for sausage skins. Wait, brilliant! There's one bit no one ever uses. I can get hold of a pile of them right now.
No, stop right there. This has gone far enough. Bladders, I can almost understand. But I will not allow you to run about giving children toys made out of
Skulls, sir. What's wrong with that? I can make little drums, castanets, little money boxes.
skulls. Oh, good. Right. Well, that's okay then.
No,
You
it's
just go
not.
and sell some animal skulls later on.
It'll have to be later, Squire. I'm still trying to shift all those animal colon footstools I made up yesterday.
Dibbler, what's
All right.
wrong with you?
I'd like to buy some bladders, please.
Certainly, Squire. Now then, what sort? We've got your rat, your vole, that's the field vole, meadow vole, and the killer Clatchian vole.
A killer vole?
Oh
What?
yeah, you know the ones, 6 feet long, covered in poisonous spines, with incisors like chisel blades.
But I thought voles were sweet little things, you know, small and brown and covered with fur.
Not these ones, sir. Take your arm off in an instant. They've levelled whole continents, obliterated ships filled with puppies, baby kittens and innocent nuns.
Wait a minute. These look like sheep bladders. It comes to something when a poor sheep is finding its essential organs floating around as kiddies' balloons.
Sheep, sir? Never, sir. Catch me arming sweet little creatures with curly wool and big brown eyes? Nah, not on my life. Cut me own throat if I tell a lie. These have been taken from Clatchian voles. A life form so foul, sir, so venomous, so putrid and psychotic that the hunters, sir, the hunters were all awarded medals for services to humanity. Clatchian voles is like rabid sharks on legs, sir.
Oh, well, that's all right then. In that case, give me some of them.
Right you are, Squire.
I just hope they had time to go to the lavatory first, though.
And we have bladders. Let's finish
I'm
talking.
sick of talking to
No?
him.
Oh well.
I get confused talking to anybody in this game, let alone a crowd.
Granny.
Now, Granny isn't the sort who suffers fools gladly. As a suffering fool myself, I'll go along with that.
Hey, why not? Hey, we can talk to her too.
Hello there, young man. Having a good day?
This is clearly some attempt at sarcasm. Haven't you got anything better to do than sit here all day?
Well, it's not every day I get to see a man torn to pieces by a giant elf.
Oh, yes. Point taken.
Yeah, well, okay.
Are you sure this is where you want to be? I mean, it's not exactly safe, is it?
I don't know. The safest place seems to be wherever you are. I heard all those comments you made about the animation budget, you see.
Darn it.
She's right there, you know. Waiting to see me get croaked, is she? Only the fact that this is the last scene of the game makes me refrain from saying something really acidic. Let's just stop all this now.
Leave that alone. It's not for the likes of you.
Aha, a broom. I've heard of the theory behind them, of course, but there's usually bylaws against apprentice wizards using them.
Probably. What's this over?
Pretty Polly. I'll best leave it alone. Granny might get jealous.
Okay. If you've never seen King Kong, then allow me to spoil the ending of it for you, because we'll need that here. Basically, King Kong was shot down by planes firing bullets at him. We get to reenact being the plane. Only we don't have bullets.
Bladders,
We don't have a plane.
Get your
But those
bladders here.
bladders...
Animal bladders, empty and deflated.
So,
Animal bladders filled with water.
we
could
now
be onto something
have
here.
water balloons. I'm not sure how this is supposed to stop a 50-foot elf, but hey, that's what we gotta do, folks. And also, we need that broom. We need to fly. However, there's one small problem.
Ah, a broom. I've heard of the theory behind them, of course, but there's usually bylaws against apprentice wizards using them.
She won't let us use them. She won't let us use that broom. It's not for us. But remember, she,
Pretty Polly.
Granny Weatherwax, is able to put her mind into the body of animals. And when she does that, she kind of goes comatose for a while. So, the way we're going to do this, we're going to have to convince her.
For asking a...
No.
I haven't even asked it yet.
Oh, all right. Ask away.
That's better. Now, can I have the flying broom, please?
No.
Right. There, see? It doesn't hurt to follow the correct forms. Now, if you don't mind, it looks like I'll have to get busy going on a silly quest to wrinkle the wretched thing out of you.
And we will do that next time. For the finale, folks! We are at the end! Been a long journey, but I'm at the end of Discworld 2. But as I'm at the end, and as this is going to take a nice long time, I definitely will go over limit if I start now. So, we will return next time. And until then, I will see everyone later. Take care, folks. Be back with the finale next.